All right, guys. A great day for a new addition to the channel, especially the Overlanding side and the Gladiator side, Jeeping side. We have us a Smittybilt Overland Scout. It is secondhand, so has a lot of stuff extra on it already. We'll get into all that. We'll be changing a good bit of that, but we're gonna open this baby up, let you look at it, see where we started from, and then as we go along, we'll see where we end up. Stay tuned. As you can see, there's a lot of extras on this trailer already. We got shocks here, which aid in the lifting of the tent rack. We'll have to figure out what all this stuff does. Did come with a 5-gallon propane tank, which runs a water heater. So you got a water heater on this thing already with a shower. So that'll come in handy. I'm not sure if I like it in this position, because when we have the tent up here, the Smittybilt Overlander XL, it's going to be laid out this way. So we'll definitely have to raise this up or get something to get rid of some rust too. But we're definitely going to have to raise this up to where we can walk underneath it. That way we can put our annex over here. So this will be inside the annex. You don't want to have a shower inside the annex. So we'll likely move this to another spot, possibly. It's got, I believe those are like 32, 33-inch tires. It's a 265/70. So anybody that knows tires, you know how to do the math on that. So right here, we got this latch here. I'm not sure if I'll keep that. The guy I purchased this from, he did that for extra security for this door not rattling open because of the, you can see that door's a little loose. But we're gonna try to dig into this and figure out why that's loosening. I think it's just because of that latch there. And we may have to do some Loctiting and things of that nature to keep that on there, but that's more to come. Lock washers and Loctite, and we'll get that figured out. This right here is your power area, what it's designed for. Even got us the Smittybilt book. So that'd be good if I want to replace a box or something like that. But this thing's already wired. It's got a fuse panel in here. It's got a switch panel right here. I'm not sure if I'll leave that in there, but maybe. I'm thinking of wiring this thing for, which is what it's wired for already, is just a power station. And if I do that, then that'll be really easy. We'll just mount that in there, and then this will be our electrical box, where all electrical is right here. I originally wanted it to be up there in the tongue box. I might change my mind on that. We'll just have to see. So yeah, we'll have to work on this hinge here. But we put those on there. So at minimum, I'm going to paint this stuff black. I have to color match that. It's like a texture, but I think a semi-gloss will work. Let's put this back in here. So right now we're not currently running the spare tire mount, but we do have it. I probably will end up putting the spare tire back in here. These boxes here were added. It's got another hole in the lid there, so we have to fix that. Yeah, to keep water from coming in here, so we'll fix another hole there. If we take these boxes off, that'll be some more holes we got to fix, but we'll see about that. He has moved the stabilizers up here to get them off the back. We'll see about that. He made this little mount, or he had this mount made, so we'll see about that. All right, and in our tongue box, what he was using it for is a spot for the diesel heater. As you know, I have a diesel heater, so now I have 2 diesel heaters. I may continue to use this. I may put my diesel heater in here. I'm not sure. I may put this one in a box, install it in a box, and then that way I have like a little mobile one to put in the truck and then use my new one here. Again, I don't know yet. More to come. I did get this thing with the max coupler, so it turns this way, and this way. So an articulating hitch. So that's going to be very, very good on the trail. It does have trailer brakes. As you can see right here, here's a park brake that you can put up. Make sure we put that down before we move. And we'll go around the other side. Again, there's the boxes that he has added up here. All right, back here is going to be the home of the refrigerator and all of our stuff that needs to be stored. You can see it's full of stuff, including the spare tire. We do have the pull-outs for the fridge. Right here's a screen room for a sunshade for the 270 awning. He does have this nice off-road front trailer jack. We will install that. It's a mess in there right now, but you know, it's got a bunch of wiring. I didn't do the wiring, so I will go through all that. Make sure it's at least safe. Make sure it's all watertight, airtight. So I'm just seeing something here. I believe the wiring can run in this little chase here, which right now it's currently not in that chase. I believe we can run all that wiring in there and make it a whole lot cleaner. He has wired it for lights. I'm not sure if there's any lights in here. I don't see any, but we're going to add some in there. Again, that'll be fridge here or fridge there, and then all of our camping stuff, and then we don't have to do anything except for hook up to the trailer and go. All right, come along to this side. He's added a box on top. I've never even opened that box, so let's do that now. So he's got some kind of toe straps in here. That's a nice little stainless steel box on the inside, so yeah, we'll definitely use that. May put another latch on it. Again, the struts or the lift assist and some rust, so we're going to take care of that rust. We'll mix up something to take care of that. OVS 270 degree awning. I'm not going to pull it out today, but that's going to be nice. It is a little windy out here today. Here is where those stabilizer jacks go. So you just pull that off. He didn't want it hanging down where, again, you got clearance issues. So you just take these 2 pins out, turn that over, and then now your stabilizer jack goes down. Does have a spot for a trailer hitch on the back, so we can put our load all on here and carry wood if we want to, and then just unhook it when we get to the trail or the campsite. All right, underneath here, which is going to be a little hard for y'all to see, but I'll show it to you. Right there is a 15-gallon water tank and pump right in between the suspension there. So tucked out of the way, 15 gallons of extra water. So that's going to be a plus. We can fill up with good clean water here and not have to worry about treating any water or water on the campground or anything like that. All right. There's the left side compartment. And that's normally where your sink would be. Me personally, I never seen the sink being there. We may put it there. I don't know. We'll put the grill here. You got this section in there, which is be all the cooking stuff. I'd imagine utensils and stuff going here or somewhere. But we do have the sink in the back, but I don't know if I'll put the sink here. I'll definitely have a cutting board here. But as you can see, it's just tight in there to be able to work. My wife, she could probably do it fine. Me, it's going to be too busy, too much there. This right here should help you. Take that out of the way and it'll push back in. He did take the latch off here. He says he's going to send it to me if he finds it. I hope he does find it. As you can see, he has added lighting to various spots in and under the tent. We do have some more lights we'll add to this. But that right there will do for now. We'll move forward. So there, that blue thing is the fuel tank for the diesel heater. Again, that may stay or go. And you see this, that pipe there, that will be your discharge of the heater into the tents. Again, we're going to have this tent on this trailer. There'll be another tent go on my truck. So I may need 2 different diesel heaters. We don't know yet. Right here is another propane tank with a propane tank bag. Out there's what we're going to be hooking our grill to, and hooking maybe the fire pit up to. This right here is the stock factory trailer jack with the single wheel on the front of it. He did say that if you're in sand or dirt with this single wheel, it just sinks down, hard to move. So that's why we're going to put that other one on. Yeah, that's it for now on the trailer. I'll video putting the tent on and cleaning up some of this stuff. Like I said, we got some rust, especially up here, like on those closers for the doors. We're going to get rid of that. There's some rust on this stainless steel stuff. I guess it's surface rust from whatever the stainless has been touching. You can see a little bit on the corners. I mean, it's a used trailer, but it's in great shape. The tires are perfect. The suspension's still perfect. We're going to make this baby ours. We're going to change it. We're going to modify it. We're going to use it. The thing is, I don't have to do anything other than get some power and put the tent on, and we can use it tomorrow. All right, guys, we got the trailer in the garage today. First thing I'm going to show you of us installing or making changes to this thing is installing this guy. This is the Arc Extreme Off-Road trailer jack, 500 series. It came with the trailer, just never was installed, so we're going to try that out. Stay tuned. All right. First things first, we got to get this trailer turned around facing the other way. So we got the factory jack on it. Let's see how hard it is to move. I can move it, but it's a bear. I mean, this This wheel's not turning very good. Make sure we don't hit nothing back there. Looks good. We want to be able to do this in the sand and the dirt and in the middle of the trail or middle of a campsite somewhere. So as you can see, it's pretty tough. And you can hear that popping around there. So you would know that that would be, and see, it doesn't turn. It's just kind of just stuck there. That would be kind of tough if we were off-road. I'm hoping this thing, we take these 4 bolts out of it and that thing will mount right up. I don't know that. We're going to find out. This guy's got a bend to it as well. All right, I'm going to get it jacked up using my lift. We'll go from there. All right, jack is off the ground. We're going to go wiggle this thing, make sure she's all right. All right, we're going to begin by taking off this one. Oh, coming back. All right, it's a 19 millimeter. Try to do this without breaking my fingers. It's off. A little tighter than the rest of them. One more. I put that thing on backwards every time. Every time. I'll speed this up a little bit. Y'all ain't got time for all this. We will save these because we may have to reuse them. I know the ones that come with this other one are long, but I think it's made to clamp like around the whole frame of the trailer, which you can't hear because you got sheet metal in the way. Washer. Old guy is off. We're gonna wipe that up and take care of a little bit of that rust before we place this back on there. So stand by. Take a little bit of your favorite parts cleaner, or brake parts cleaner, whatever you want to use. Just kind of rough it up a little bit. Get all that sand and grit and nasty off of it. Get the holes. And once you're happy, it's your trailer. When you're happy with it, it's good. But once you're happy, we will spray it down again. Let her dry. Before we paint this, we're gonna hold this guy up to it just to see if we're gonna line up. I believe we might. Wipe up any excess stuff you might have on it. We'll get the air and we'll blow it off a little bit. Stuff I'm gonna be painting with is the Rust-Oleum textured. I ain't never used this before, so I've had people tell me that this paint matches this trailer pretty good as far as shininess and texture. So we'll give her a shake. We'll test it out. My question is, I don't know how well it does with rust prevention, but others have spoke kindly about it, so we'll give it a try. It does go on nice. So that's done. As that dries, we'll see if it dries the right color or not. Again, Rust-Oleum textured. Right there's the color on the can. All right, one thing's kind of an odd duck about this jack is the handle comes off and on, and it doesn't secure. So you're always gonna have to keep up with your handle. It's not a deal breaker, not the end of the world. So we're gonna jack this up to where we're not having to hold it up. We'll put it up against it. The holes line up, I believe, maybe, not quite. Now we know why it was not installed. So that's why it wasn't installed. So I'm gonna have to make something for this to work. What we may do is tighten this one side down, come in and drill a hole. I believe we might have enough metal left. But if we don't do that, then we're gonna have to do a lot of major work. So this jack is going to be supporting the weight of the trailer, but you're not going to be riding down the road on it. So we can make our holes slightly bigger or move our holes slightly to where they will work for us. Now we are going to put the bolts in the front first instead of the rear, all because of this all apparatus right here is all in the way from getting these bolts tight or drilling a new hole. Ooh, better idea. Better idea. I take these out. And just notice this, there's another hole here. I'm going to slide that hole to there. Then I'll have a clean spot to put the next hole. I'll make a new hole there, get my drill bit, and bore us a new hole, mount it up. All right, we've got it installed. Got the bolt heads painted up on that side. Going to paint this side up later. I just wanted to show you this jack. Run through some of this stuff. Like I said, that thing comes off, so we'll probably end up storing it in this box here. But if you want to quick raise this thing up, you simply pull here and you pick it up. You set it up wherever you want it. All right, you can let it all the way down, and it's almost on the ground. We're going to go back halfway. That way we got some adjustable movement up or down. All right, when you're all set up, you got it hooked up to the truck, you want to fold it up, you simply pull down on this little blue handle here. Now, that thing is plastic, not sure like that, but you pull down and then it just ratchets around or rotates around. And it's locked in place. It's not going to hit our vent there. It's not going to hit the truck or the trailer or the tongue. All right, so we're going to put it down. And we're going to see how easy the thing rolls. All right, so we are going to have to jack halfway up and then move that thing down. That way we're not out of adjustment. Now we're going to lower the lift down, and then we will see how well it operates. All right, so now we're on the tongue, or on the jack. We're going to lift it up just a little bit. Get it about level. Let's go the right way. All right. Let's fold this up out the way. Let our emergency brake down. And let's see how easy it moves. All right, clearly I can push it just myself. It is turning. So it looks good. Get a shot of that wheel turning there. As I change directions. There you go.